Um, as you know, I take a bus to work every morning, and uh, there is a kid regularly on my bus who I'm pretty sure he's a little bit there's no real I want to think of a way to say this that's not like offensive. He's a little bit slower, I think. And but is capable. He has a job of his own and is commuting himself to work every morning. But he brings on a big bag, and in the big bag is his laptop. And he tends to sit down towards the back of the bus, and rather than sitting in a smaller section, he sits in one of the bigger sections and takes up 2 to 3 seats. Yesterday when I got on the bus, he was taking up 3 seats. His like lunch bag was in one seat, he was in the middle seat, and his backpack was in the other seat, and he had his laptop open. And I guess like if the bus isn't crowded, that's fine. And for the first half of our journey, like that, it's true the bus isn't crowded. Um, but it's when other people start getting on the bus that I get frustrated, and other people get frustrated. You can like it's a visible response people have to him taking up as much space as he is. And there's also an element of like, what are you possibly doing on your laptop on a bus with no Wi-Fi? And I still haven't figured that out, I guess. And I'm admitting this because, or telling this story to admit that I like much like when I'm when I talked about when I'm hangry, like this really gets under my skin. It really bothers me, and like I fester over it. But then I feel guilty a little bit because it's obvious a little that this kid is, um, struggling with other things. Like every time the bus comes close to our stop, like he panics to get all his stuff together, like in a real rush, and he gets shaky, and he's like, just gotta go, and he'll just run past people, and it like he has no concept of space, and his bags will be hitting people, but he's just gotta get off the bus, gotta get off the bus, and it's like, yeah, dude, we're all getting off. Like, take a deep breath. Maybe I need to take a deep breath. Maybe that's what I'm saying. I think the what I'm getting at is how do we deal with these things as people? Like when other people frustrate you, or when you're in public space and something frustrates you. And me talking about it right now, because I don't really talk about this. I haven't talked about this yet with anybody, but I guess it's just like when people do things that you see as being disrespectful or not taking other people into consideration, how we respond to that, and then trying to figure out if there are times when we do that same thing and what we could be doing to be better people. Now, it's Thursday. It's April 28th. I will see you tomorrow.